the one and only Jaime with the Aguillon International Group here in San Antonio.
Oh, woo! Let's go. We're gonna talk about equity today. So what is
Equity? What is equity? What is equity?
So equity is the amount of money that you have in your house.
Moolah, the green. Here's a perfect example. Say you bought a house 5 years ago for $100,000.
100,000 house.
Okay. And you paid down that house, so now your loan was $100,000. Now you only owe $80,000.
Okay.
So what's the difference between the $100,000 and the $80,000? How much is that?
20,000.
Okay,
So
so
it means that I have 20,000.
in the middle, 20,000. Okay, so 5 years ago that house was worth $100,000. What's it worth today?
150.
$150,000. Boom! $50,000. It's gained in depreciation. You only owe 80. So the difference, 50 plus 20 is 70,000. So you have $70,000 in equity in this example.
Okay, now
equity.
let's say that I have 70,000 in this home. I got it a couple years ago. I paid money now, increase in value, and I have 70,000. What can I do with this money?
Well, it depends.
How can I get it out though?
Okay, so here are a couple of things you can do. Call your mortgage company, whoever you're paying your monthly payments to, and ask them to send you information on refinancing your house or doing what's called an equity loan.
Equity loan. What is an equity loan?
So the bank, in essence, will see the value of your house, see how much you owe, and they'll let you take out the difference, and you pay interest on it. So you're borrowing against the equity in your home. So you get the cash in your pocket, and then you can go invest that money somewhere.
Okay.
Or you can go to Vegas and put it all on black and double your money. Don't do that. That's a terrible idea.
Well, it's not.
You might win. Who knows?
So, and the interest rate that you're gonna be paying on this loan, it will be much less than if you get a credit card and you spend all the money.
Do you know what credit card rates are right now?
Well, tell me.
Some as high as 18%.
Wow.
So if you took out a loan or you took out a credit card and they approved you for 20 grand, you're paying 18% on that 20 grand. That's crazy. You know how much interest rates are for an equity loan right now today?
How much?
They're floating in the fours depending on your scenario, credit worthiness, things like that. I mean, you might be able to get one of these deals at 4%. You could borrow money for as low as 4%.
Almost free money.
Almost
Who
free money.
doesn't like free money?
Yes.
Okay, let's say I'm gonna put my 70,000 out. And what will be a good vehicle to invest this money? Where can I put it to really work for me? Where can I put this money to work?
Well, it depends a lot on you and your personal situation. If you have 70K in equity and you're pretty financially stable, so you're not going to be dependent on that $70,000 to pay your next mortgage payment or pay any medical bills like that. Something to consider is multifamily apartment buildings.
Okay. Why multi-family apartment complex? I mean, why can't I just buy another house, maybe a single family, or put it on stocks? Why multifamily?
Well, you can. You can buy stocks or you can buy another home. And the reason I suggest multifamily is because there are more benefits to doing so that you don't get from the stock market or a single family home. For example, there's what's called accelerated depreciation. So you're able to write off so much money that year from buying a building that can save you in your taxes. So you can save on taxes for one to help offset your W-2 income or the income you're receiving from the business you might be in. Now, I'm not a tax expert, a CPA by trade or anything. However, from experience, I know that you can write off some of that depreciation. So always consult a professional to help you with the tax situation, but that's one example.
Okay, so one of the reasons will be taxes.
Tax
benefits.
benefits,
Huge
yes.
benefits. Okay. And now when we're talking about multifamilies, how many units are we talking about? Because 5 units, 10 units, 90 units, when will be a good investment for me to put my 70,000 and get the most out of it?
That's another great question you bring up, and really it depends. The main difference between a 5-unit apartment complex and a 50-unit apartment complex is property management. I think that's the biggest thing to consider. When you only have 5 units or anything less than 50 units, there may not be enough income being generated on a monthly basis that enables you to hire a property management company for a good deal. So if you're not able to hire a third-party property management company, you're going to be dealing with the management yourself. Time is the biggest difference.
And I have to put my work, I have to manage the property.
Take
but now the main thing about this, putting the money to work is to put the money and let it grow itself. Like that way I don't have to be working every time. So if we go up more than 50 units, then the building will be paying itself the property management, the expenses, and giving me positive cash flow. That way, I don't have to be putting time and effort to grow that money.
Right.
Okay.
So that's a good point you bring up. So equity, what's the best vehicle to grow it? We believe it's multifamily apartment buildings, 50 units and up.
Yes. And also, I mean, it's the most, in stocks, you can lose it all.
It's going to go to zero.
And in single
Bye,
families.
bye, Felicia. You don't want to say bye to your money.
Yeah, definitely no. You have to be very careful with your money. And then on single homes, single family units, let's say you have a duplex or just one unit. If that renter or that tenant goes out, then you have to be making the payments.
Paying the mortgage, yeah.
So
they
you
might
don't
lose a
wanna
job,
do
they might get sick. So if you're dependent on one door to pay your mortgage, that's a bad scenario. That's a high risk situation.
Yes, high risk.
It's better to have 40 people paying you every month than one. And it's better to have 100 people paying you than 40.
And I mean, if we have 100 people paying, and let's say 5 of them, they can't afford to pay anymore, so they have to leave. We still have 95 people, and the building will still be profiting. So that's the important thing about having more than 50 units.
Mm-hmm. So that's it. Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much for your time. If you have any more questions, comment. We're listening to you. We are reading all the comments because we're going to be doing this weekly. So we want to hear your insights, what you want to hear in the future. So give us a call. My number is 254-290-2482 if you have any questions. And
my number is 210-595-1578. 210-595-1578. You can reach us, mobile number. Let us know. That's one way to get equity out of your house. I think something else we didn't touch on is you can also sell your house. If you have $70K in equity, take that $70K, invest it with somebody to buy an apartment building, and then go rent one of the units out, right? Save some money, go rent an apartment building, take that money out, do your thing from there.
Let's go.
Boom. Have a good day.
Have a good day.